In this video, you're about to learn 10 clear signs that a girl truly loves you. Think she's just being nice to you, or is there more? There are many signs that a woman is in love with you, but most men are oblivious to them. In this video, we will discuss 10 common signs that a girl is head over heels for you. Hi, I'm Stephen Antony, a medical doctor, psychiatrist, and board-certified coach through Cleveland Clinic, Ohio. Our purpose on this channel is to make entertaining cinematic videos backed by science, psychology, and a touch of history so that you not only enjoy watching them, but also learn powerful insider secrets that will help you create an authentic, deep, and loving relationship that will last a lifetime. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I promise to make it worth your while. If you notice more than 5 of the signs I am about to tell you, it's very likely that the girl is into you. Sign number 1, she gets jealous. William Shakespeare famously said, "Jealousy is the green-eyed monster." This highlights the intense emotion of jealousy, which can become a sign of a deep investment in a relationship. You see, to a woman, finding a lover is like finding a precious gemstone, one that has been carefully and delicately given to her by the hands of fate. She will immediately get jealous if someone tries to come too close to you, as if they are trying to take away her treasure. Jealousy is the passion that guards this love. Now, psychologists argue that jealousy in moderation can actually be a sign of a healthy relationship because it shows that the person cares and they are committed. And this can be seen through her body language when other women are around, or even through her words if she mentions being uncomfortable with certain situations. Sign number 2, she gives you small gifts. According to Gary Chapman, who wrote the famous book 5 Love Languages, giving gifts is one of the key ways that people express love. In fact, he says gifts are the visual symbols of love. Imagine a bee gathering nectar, flying from flower to flower. That's how a girl in love searches and tries to find the right gift for her lover so that he feels special and noticed. Sign number 3, emotional openness. She shares her feelings and vulnerabilities. Vulnerability is key. Brené Brown, who did a lot of work on vulnerability in relationships, talks about how vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, empathy, and creativity. In psychological terms, being vulnerable is closely connected to emotional intimacy. It's a deep connection felt when you share your innermost private thoughts and feelings. And when a woman shows this kind of vulnerability, she is essentially granting you access to the most private thoughts and feelings, which is a meaningful gesture of trust and closeness. This could be in the form of sharing a challenging incident from her youth, or perhaps sharing her aspirations and fears for the future. This is information she doesn't share with everyone, and this indicates that she trusts you enough to share the most personal aspects with you. Now, if you have ever wondered what it truly takes to deeply connect with someone and unlock that passionate connection, then I highly recommend that you check out our course, Conversational Hypnosis for Relationships. Everyone is trying like a rookie in daily life. They are trying to hypnotize each other through conversations. Learn it from a professional. You will learn how to tap into the subconscious. The course contains more than 400 phrases and examples and how to use them and when to use them, which will transform the way you engage with others. Now, let's look at sign number 4, physical touch. Frequent affectionate physical contact, such as holding hands or hugging, is a strong indicator of love. Now, this kind of touch releases oxytocin and it also strengthens emotional bonds. Now, Gary Chapman also talks about how physical touch is a fundamental love language. He says physical touch can make or break a relationship. It can communicate hate or love. Sign number 5, she accepts your flaws and shortcomings. Psychologist Carl Rogers calls this unconditional positive regard in relationships. What this means is that she loves you for who you are, no matter what imperfections or mistakes you may have made in the past. This shows that she has unconditional trust in your character. As Sigmund Freud once said, character is destiny. When she loves your character and wants to be with you through thick and thin, that's when you know she's in love with you. She is ready to overlook all the flaws and shortcomings that you may have, focusing on your positive traits instead. Sign number 6, support in difficult times. She's there for you when you're going through challenges. Now, times get challenging as they usually do. And when this happens, she offers unconditional support so that you will survive it. She becomes your cheerleader. She tries to support your plans and encourages you during setbacks. And this is a unique quality a girl can bring to a relationship. Imagine 2 pieces of a puzzle coming together to make a complete picture. Now, each piece has its own unique shape, color, texture, but when put together, they form a beautiful image. And that's the kind of support that creates a beautiful masterpiece of a relationship. This is what couples who are deeply in love do for each other. Sign number 7, she wants to spend more time with you and is genuinely curious about what you think. In the book Science of Trust by John Gottman, he emphasizes the importance of showing genuine interest in your partner as being the cornerstone of a loving relationship. The girl takes in all the information she can about you with almost this insatiable appetite to listen more. She genuinely cares about your well-being and interests. She will ask you how your day was. She will genuinely listen to you, and she goes out of her way to care for you. This tells you that she's put you on top of her priority list. The moment you notice this kind of passionate curiosity, you know that there is a great chemistry that is forming here. Another good sign to look for is if she praises you publicly, speaking highly of you, and protecting your reputation, especially in public, is a clear sign she deeply respects you. Hey, if you've been watching this video for this long, it means that you like something about the content. Hit the subscribe button and I promise to keep producing great content that you will enjoy. Sign number 8, she shows up. When something important is going on in your life, she will be there to cheer you along and support you. Now, she may help you with small things like bringing you a cup of tea when you're working. She tries to help you with big decisions. When you have a big presentation coming up or you have a sporting event, she will always make sure to show her presence. And that's how she lets you know that she cares about you. Number 9, she cooks for you. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who had finally found the love of his life. The two of them were so deeply in love, and it only seemed to grow stronger with each passing day. The girl noticed a smile on his face after he had a good meal, and then the man started noticing that she put extra effort into preparing special meals for him. Every day, she would try to learn something new. She would spend a great deal of time and effort to craft that delicious meal for him. She knew in her heart that this was the way she was showing true love for him. And he cherished her every dish. And one day he wondered aloud what good deed he had done in a past life to deserve such a blessing. Now, this is a real life story of my uncle. Anthropologist Helen Fisher notes in her research that acts of caregiving, such as cooking for someone, are deep-rooted behaviors associated with affection and love. For many men, the way to their heart is through their stomach. Men place enormous amounts of psychological value on food. For example, mother's food, ethnic food. There's deep associations with it, which come from evolutionary psychology of being hunter-gatherers. Cooking takes time, it takes planning, it takes preparation and hard work. If she is willing to do all of that just to make you happy, it's a very strong indicator that she's interested in you. Sign number 10, trust and honesty. When you notice a high level of trust and open communication. You see, in a relationship, every step is an exploration of shared memories, learning about each other and deepening that bond. It cannot be laced with lies and half-truths. The tapestry that you weave with lies is never going to be satisfying. So when a girl loves someone, she will want to make sure the memories she makes with him are honest. It's her way of saying that she wants to celebrate special moments, both big and small, with you. Now, in the book, The 7 Principles of Making Marriage Work, John Gottman highlights trust and honesty as the bedrock of a successful and loving relationship. Now, if you were looking for signs that the girl loves you, then these 10 indicators should help. Whenever in doubt, pay attention to the little things she does for you, and they will tell you much more than words ever could. If you're wondering how to read between the lines and take your relationship to the next level, if you want to know how to create a deep connection with a girl so that she is irresistibly attracted to you, then check out our exclusive programs in the description box. Go and have a look at the content and you will understand what areas to master. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe now. And let me know in the comments section below which of these resonated with you the most and what questions puzzle you. What questions do you have? Thank you for watching the video. This is Stephen Antony from Psychology MD. Bye-bye.